Hi, I'm Glen the Butcher. Today I'm going to show you how to marinate a boneless leg of lamb once you've brought it home from the butcher shop. Now I've got a 2 kilo leg of lamb here, and you get about a third of waste of fat and bone from a whole leg of lamb. So once it's boned out, it's going to be just under 1.5 kilos. I want to feed 6 people, and that's going to give us generous helpings and a little bit left over for sandwiches during the week. Now, your butcher will gladly bone out a leg of lamb for you and also ask him to butterfly it for you, and I'll show you later why that's so. Now, after the leg's boned out, your butcher will butterfly it for you. And it's just simply opening the leg of lamb up over. And this is great for barbecuing. And once it's marinated, you just carve it down. So I'm just opening it up a little bit. Once again, if there's a little bit of fat, don't be afraid. Just trim it off, because these days, it's not good to have too much fat, but you do need a little bit to keep it moist and dry. We're going to barbecue this, but first of all we're going to marinate it, and it's very, very simple. I'm going to use some balsamic vinegar, and we're also going to use a little bit of olive oil, and I love my rock salt, so we'll add a little bit of that in. And we also, a little secret butcher's tip here, a little bit of gravy powder, gravy mix, and we mix that in as well, and that's going to give it a little bit of browning, speed up the browning process, because this is on a barbecue and we don't actually want it to cook too quickly, but at the same time we've got to give it a little bit of flavour. Turn it over, make sure it's all covered so that it doesn't dry out. And once again, it's butterflied so that it's great for the oven or also for the barbecue. This is going to take only about 45 minutes, because as opposed to a leg of lamb, it's got that bone and it takes a little bit longer. High heat for about 5 minutes, then bring it down to about 220 degrees for about 45 minutes. Voila, a delicious boneless leg of lamb, easy to carve.
A great tip for when either cooking beef or lamb is to preheat the oven at a high temperature for about 10 minutes. Place the roast in and leave it at a high temperature for approximately another 10 minutes, then bring it down to the appropriate temperature. A simple way to test to see if your roast is cooked to your liking is by squeezing with kitchen tongs. For a roast to be cooked rare, it should feel quite soft. A medium cooked roast has a little resistance, and a well done roast needs to be quite firm. Some butchers recommend using a skewer to test if the meat is ready, but this allows the juices to escape. I like to use tongs. This helps to keep the meat tender and tasty. Another way to check if your roast is ready is by using a meat thermometer. A handy guideline for cooking lamb is 20 to 25 minutes per 500 grams for a medium cooked roast. Follow these tips and guidelines and you'll have the perfect roast every time.